What's the first joint you ever listened to?
First podcast I ever listened to. Yeah, I think that it'd have to be the tax season, right? Tax season. Like I told you, First Take already got me in the mood of listening to like an audio type of audio content like that podcast, because I've been far removed from radio, right? Like that's the evolution of radio, I would say. Podcast, like being able to listen into
100%.
topics or conversations you want to. Because I remember,
It's
you
the
know,
new
radio
radio
personalities, but that was like when I used to ride with my folks in the car.
Yeah.
I never listened to the radio personally, nor do I care about any conversations or personalities on the radio. Not even to knock on them. I just,
you don't care. You're not interested.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, but it still goes on though.
Yeah.
That's so crazy how disconnected I am from that.
Yeah.
But it was definitely tax season. It's probably the first podcast I started listening to where it was just, you know, just a nigga reflecting on the culture through his perspective type shit. And and then you also saw it grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was an interesting thing to see in real time. Be consistent, weekly drops. It's growing. Some guests come on by way of your network friends. Some are friend of friends and come on. And then now you start seeing I'm like, wow, like you see it. And then it had its own rise and it had its fall as well too.
Yeah.
Because like in real life situations. But that was the podcast I would say that made me open to just the format. Because and besides radio, I was also a nigga that loved to go on YouTube and just look for interviews, conversations, roundtables. Like I used to be the Hollywood Reporter. I would be on that shit, on them actor, director roundtables, screenwriter, composer. Like every round, I'm trying to like, oh, y'all made that. Oh, that was what y'all did. Oh, and everybody's shooting this shit. I thought that was like, so like. I did like the value wasn't lost on me. I was like, this is tough. Like this is the shit. I'm trying to find myself in these spaces. Here's the perspective. What better way to learn if I don't even act other than experience? You actually realize when you also listen to these type of conversations, how many people speak on shit they actually don't do. And a lot of shit's opinion. It's like, no, bro, I want to listen to somebody that did it, and they can just tell me the experience as opposed to you telling me how you think something will be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure.
Early